I want to start with the story of Mara. At age 55, she still had a job that she needed for the money, but she had this dream since she was a little girl to be a screenwriter and produce a play for the theater. And this dream stayed with her. But every time it came up and stirred her heart, she shut it down with the voice of reason, that she didn't have the time or the money to even pursue such an elusive desire. She also was afraid that she may be ridiculed to pursue her dream at her age and be forever shamed if it wouldn't be successful. Women over 50, 60, and 70 very often feel that it is too late for them. So they carry their dreams inside their hearts and never realize them. Truth is, it's never too late. Well, until it actually is. Graveyards are filled with unrealized dreams that are now lost to the dreamer and to the world forever. It is not too late for a woman over 50 to reimagine and create the life that she really wants to live. And there is not a single reason to believe otherwise. Yes, nature throws her a curveball. It's called menopause. And it puts some new questions into her mind. What is next for me? What is my new role? Who am I now? She is at a crossroad. Can she hear the voice from her soul that whispers to her, it's time. It's your time. Your time is now to discover who you are. It's your time to discover your true identity and be the fearless and magnificent woman that you're meant to be. Or will she listen to the voice of her frightened ego that is overwhelmed with angst and worries because she realizes that the second part of her life has arrived and she's unprepared? Will she become so fearful that she is in danger of dropping into the hole of depression, like many women do? But she is at a point in her life where everything is possible for her. And depression is not on the menu, right? So what is she going to do? She is in pain. And she asks what happens next. So she becomes vulnerable to be seduced into the world of pretty fantasies. It's the world that offers her the illusion that she can regain her youth if she buys this product or has that surgery. Hypnotic marketing and images of 20 years old pretending to represent the woman, the mature woman. We see it everywhere, and it makes her believe that she maybe can be 30 again as well, or look like it. But it's elusive. And when on top of her outer appearance, her inner desire for love is not fulfilled, she's in great danger of filling that empty space inside of her with substitutes. We all know what those substitutes are. They include comfort food, alcohol, sleeping pills, mood-enhancing or mood-numbing drugs. And for some women, the substitute for love is shopping. But it never fills that empty space. And it also does not get her away from her inner loneliness. So her soul continually tries to tell her to stop looking outside for consolation and turn inward. Turn inward for true guidance. If she only knew how joyful and rewarding this inner journey is, that shows her who she really is and shows her what she really wants now. But she's too busy listening or trying to figure out what she should do, and if she doesn't know what to do, then she listens to other people who tell her what to do and who to be. Until something severe happens in her life. She may have an epiphany or an insight, or something happens that shakes her up. Or maybe she runs into me. But when she finally turns inside, she discovers that she is so much more than she ever thought she could be. She's on the path to discover her true identity, which is untamed, uncontaminated, and unapologetically her true self. And she realizes that that true self is actually within her. It resides within her. It's just covered up by layers and layers of false and limiting beliefs. Are you searching for a deeper meaning in your life? Do you ask your mind who you are, or what to become, or who to become? Let me tell you, your mind knows not who you are. It is your soul that has the blueprint for your authentic and purposeful life. So, do you listen to but you have to listen to your soul self in order to realize this. You see, I realized that many times in my life, but I want to share something very personal with you. Can I? It was one of the most profound experiences in my life. I never forget that fateful morning on my beach walk. I was at a crossroad in my life, and I heard myself talking to myself. We often do this, yes? I was fighting with two inner forces within me. One that wanted me to retire and have a comfortable life at home. After all, I had already given more than 30 years to the self-development and health and healing arts. But there was a powerful impulse within me that wanted me to step out more and bring my service out into the world in a bigger way. My frightened ego interjected right away and said, me at my age, from my little island in the Bahamas? I remember how torn I was. The tug of war between my brain and my heart, it was painful. It actually felt as if there was a blade of steel in my heart. So I hear myself crying out to God to please give me an unmistakable sign what to do. And all of a sudden, everything changes. A wave of exquisite love and gentleness fills my whole body. I am on my knees sobbing. Then from deep within myself, images crystallize. I hold my breath. It almost feels holy. And what comes up was the image of a black stallion with the power of a battle horse and a silver white mare with enormous wings. I don't know why, but I know immediately that those images are intrinsically connected to me. and I'm guided to embrace both images as part of my soul. The love and the guidance that I received from my soul in the images of my inner hero, because I called them my inner hero if they're part of my soul. And I tell you why I called them my inner hero. Because when I needed confidence and courage, I would call on my black stallion or the power of my battle horse to support me. And when I needed healing or higher vision, I called upon the energy of my silver white mare to take me to a higher place of consciousness. So the love that I received from my soul in those images was unbelievable. And I knew that I didn't just receive that for my own purpose, that I had to share it. And that's why I'm here today. My mission is to connect women over 50 with their inner hero so that they empower themselves to be unapologetically their true selves and fulfill their awesome and joyful destiny. And the key is heroic self-love. Do you remember Mara? I started my talk with Mara. Mara connected with her inner hero. And what happened? She slammed down fear and courageously pursued her dream. And in less than 1 year, she not only wrote, but she produced her first stage play and was celebrated nationwide. Her entire life changed. She became more confident and attracted more what she really wanted in her life. You can do this too. You can have anything you want in your life, because within you lives your inner hero. The image may look different. It is according to your soul's picture of what your inner hero will look like. It can be anything. It can be religious, it can be a person, it can be a color, it can be anything. But you find your inner hero when you ask for it from your soul. I also know that I was here for a larger purpose. I believe that women are the pillars of a new consciousness, and we must lead the way. At a time where confusion and conflict and suicide are on the rise, I see the mature woman become a change maker, and her experience is her advantage. Do you want to be a change maker? Can you love yourself more? Because when you love yourself, you heal yourself, you heal your life, and you create a ripple effect that moves from you out through your family, your community, and out into the world. Do you agree that the world needs healing? The world is made of you and you and you and billions. And everyone is an original self. If love heals, then self-love heals the self. So I invite you to start the journey to your real self, to your original self, who you are, unafraid, unapologetic, your true self, because this is what we need in our world. And if you want this, I invite you to join me in the heroic self-love movement.